We're back on this season, and I'm digging it. In all honesty, it's kind of got just a good vibe to it. We got a big matchup here. Last week's game was such a thriller against UCLA. UCLA jumped on us early. It's alright. We got Don Weger. Woo! Take notes, real Huskers. Like the real staff. Watch how we build this team up. We know what we want. Oh, go to Miami. Well, I guess go to Miami too. And I guess we're going to do a little double dip to Notre Dame. You guys just suck. My foo president. My foo. I like it. Fitting. And yes, George Floyd. That's just so hideous. Christian Duggar, isn't there like the Duggar family? Isn't that the... What is this recruiting class? Adrian Fiala, Salesa, Salasai Fiala. Of course I got it. Like blonde hair. This dude is a total steal from Iowa. I would love him at cornerback. 9. Yeah, exit recruiting. That's all we want. Whatever we lose from here, we don't care. The rest will be transfer portal. Let's get our rewards. Nah, baby. We going regular. About to get some badger tail here, boys. Got that chicken on the smoker going 350 for an hour and 45. Take it off, let it rest for 30. Guaranteed. I should have went black. There's blackout. Dude. I like it. Whatever. We're red though.
What a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. And the Huskers will put total weather to crank us up.
Football team, do not get the memo. And I looked at the guys and said, "Wow, did they bring black jerseys? Guess we wore them a week early." There's Fat Rule wearing the newest line from the Belichick clothing. Sealed.
Now, guys, let's not forget the last
T-shirts, sweater string.
We had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since.
Such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch.
T-shirt, drawstring, hoodie, sweater.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like.
Oh, you're gonna pay.
And what a huge chunk play for this.
I like it.
Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. And the Badgers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Stop messing. All we're doing right now is called playing with our food.
Just big
About to shut him down.
that I can find a way to get the football to. Nice snag, nice little positive game for my offense.
Come on, boys.
Down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
Little Tampy 2 here. We're going to show some blitz. We're going to bring them up. And play inside.
off from the gun.
Woo!
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Nothing.
You just need more from
Chantrell Cheeks, gap specialist junior. He's an exceptional player.
But the defense was able to get
This team is really stacked on that defensive line, I tell you.
Set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
Takes it from the gun on third down.
Miscommunication. He was wide open.
Now on fourth down,
unbelievable.
This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Never a doubt. And with that, they break the seal.
The edges.
It's 3-0.
The edges.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Nebraska's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollard.
What are we talking about?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback effectively. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
And a good job of coverage by that defense.
That's what we got going.
Now on second down.
Strong cut here.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. When you're called Corn Huskers, you're like a big red thrashing machine, and you're going to get it done on the ground.
Just going to chew up the ground yards. Just going to eat you up, play physical, be different. And that's what Nebraska fans want. Throw
just
back
a missed
to the
block
old
away.
Days, the glory days, and they want some of that here in this recent history.
A missed block and not getting the block past 2 plays.
To the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And Ojabo hurt.
As the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Ojabo.
They'll try to move the chains on this third and long from the 50. Quickly out to the
Moving chains, baby.
He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one.
I love the start.
Now we're off script.
Third down. Third down, obviously money down. Got to have success. But to have success early, now it opens up everything. Like, we trust him. He's got a rhythm going. He's feeling good, and he got a lot of confidence.
Finds his big tight end. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. It's Morrison. Nowhere
so freaking open, too. Oh, hell, this is... Alright, this is 2 to get 7.
Right? This guy is elite. He's one
So
of
we're
the
going to
best
do
in
what we
the
do
business.
here.
This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many...
Oh, we about popped it to the outside, baby. Childers, you might have a shot.
Moving on the ground, now back to work. Got out of trouble and throws.
Throws it
Good
behind.
hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Behind the chains now on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Oh, he throws it behind again. I'm just not getting set.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls.
That was a bad pass.
Now setting up a big decision.
All right, you got a guy that's an all-everything blocker.
They'll go for it.
This is just big ball play. Big balls.
Has to get there to move the sticks.
Didn't.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Hand off from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Badgers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You know, I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. I'm not sure that's exactly who the ball was intended for. He had another open target on the other side of the field that he just missed.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Quickly to the tight end. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Tavin.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DB.
Cut me some slack. I don't know my roster anymore. He's a good kid, though. Remember recruiting.
Great play. Tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw.
Woo!
And looking for enough for the 1st down.
Swarmed him, and they had a coordinated. Look at that celebration. This team's practiced so well with their dance routines in the offseason. They can celebrate so good this year.
You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Let's go.
Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looked, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Morrison. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
No, it's not. Just that stupid pump fake.
Because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
The Huskers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Defense
I trust my D.
3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Motion from the wide receiver. On 4th down, looking to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And
we are the 4th down kings.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to set up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
I don't know, I'll take 6 on 1st down, you bum.
2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Dumps it to the back. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit,
there you go.
A little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll ride the hot hand. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone.
A jabo.
As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead.
We like where we're at.
Move on. Let's have a look at the stats.
We like where we're at. We're not too worried about this team. We respect the hell out of them, but we're not worried.
First play of the period will be a second.
And then we got to call timeout out
the
of it.
offense will have to use its first.
Why do I feel like the time isn't right? Like the play clock keeps going from the quarter break or something. Because that went a lot faster.
The give to the back. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13.
This is an offense that really relies on its running game on that second down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get it first.
And the Huskers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Leaves it with the back. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And nice job on second down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them off balance a little bit.
Watch this,
gain,
Husker Nation.
Fullback's got it.
I mean, how do they get this, like, this game? I gotta watch. He should be clear path. But then the glitch where he just gets... And it's always right at the goal line. Watch this one. This will be a perfect stuff at the goal line too, probably. Right at the goal line.
Fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now another opportunity. It's 3rd and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Husker!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy.
I mean, I have no confidence that we're going to get a yard with anything on the ground, considering we've already been stopped on the 4th down trying to get a yard. Been stopped every time there.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Okay,
it's good defense, better offense.
They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Back open in the middle. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking downfield on 1st down.
Oh, it switched me onto him. I was just trying to swim, and it switched me onto that guy and got him wide open. That sucks.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. He'll toss it. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32. And the Badgers will line it up on 1st and 10.
Get up, yo.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged out of the air.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
Is that Buck Cherry?
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. A strike downfield. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
All right, D.
The Badgers line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
And wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry and shut that run game down. Like, they were ready for that. 2nd down now. A little more space for the offense, backed up, a little more room to operate and try to maybe find some windows to throw a football.
Third and goal, and let's see if they can on the read. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And he missed it. No good. And it is still a 4-point deficit.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Takes a grab at the 25.
What a play, baby!
What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
Boom.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive.
Oh, dude, come on. User catch too. None of that letting the computer do it.
The entire complexion of
Nonsense.
this possession changed on that one play. Now
Woo!
they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20.
Folks, that's the difference in a
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
championship level squad and non-champ. You gotta have guys like Dennis
Out of the gun, the
Morrison,
running back has it.
and you gotta have guys like a Jumbo, baby,
And he waltzes
a
it.
Jumbo. Put him on skates,
That was a
baby.
lightning fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
Jumbo,
A
Jumbo.
few more drives like that together,
Woo.
man. We might as well get our popcorn out because we're gonna get
Watch
a
this
lot
man.
of
With that stiff arm, baby, we're in.
They'll try to add another
Jumbo,
to their lead.
Jumbo.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out.
Well, Chuck, I tell you, it was a good game the other week when they played UCLA, and this one's shaping up to be a good one, too. This Nebraska offense finding their identity on the run game and finding it in the pass game as Dennis Morrison is absolutely taking the torch from one down.
They're trailing by 3.
Carrying this Husker offense nicely with
Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Thanks for the update on that one.
And I tell you what, this defense, the past 2 weeks, have made some critical stops in the red zone. It's been 1st and goal from short, and they have stepped up.
Looking to fire. Finds a tight end.
And it's too
This tight
tight.
end just creates
But we
matchup
ushered him out of
problems no
bounds.
matter how you try to defend it.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down.
Very good. Right on him, baby.
To kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David. You've got to think they're going to try to quick it
Action
right
boot.
down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook,
This is
you're
wild,
so
baby,
low
but
the first
Childers,
half.
I think.
Continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Pollock, that's right. Strike.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's
Triple
an
coverage,
incomplete
give me it,
pass
though.
on a deep shot, but the flag
What?
is down. Let's check the call. Will wonders never cease if you're a defensive guy? They called PI on the offense this time.
Yeah, I don't believe it. I don't believe it for a second, Your Honor.
Quarterback empties his backfield. Back to pass, it's Morrison. Blasted as he
Oh,
lets
come
it
on,
go.
buttface.
Tried to nestle that lob in, but it's incomplete.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out.
There he goes. He gets it down to the 30-yard line. And time is running short here in the first half.
I mean, when you got dogs.
The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Yeah, we got him, too. We got him, baby. We got the doggies.
The Cornhuskers.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Wants to throw on first down. Got his man.
Woo.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Ooh, she really wants me for my pictures.
He runs good routes. He's got some speed. And if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Time dwindling away as they try to put points.
Could be a
on
shot,
the board
Carter.
right
We'll see what the safety does.
They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. He'll take a shot.
Oh!
The grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Oh, brother. Look at this dime, too. I mean, it's a murderous.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy.
Just got to get their safeties out of alignment here, and this could be white hair.
They'll run play action.
And it's not going to be.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Nice catch along the sideline and great effort to stay in bounds. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. And the holder will place it down on the left hash, a 47-yard try coming. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead
There we go, boys.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin.
That's a successful half of football.
The Badgers will boot it away to start the second half.
17-3. That you wish you were me.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game,
that's what they got to do.
The physicality of this offense, and that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Huskers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first. They'll try to get him on the fake. And no guts, no glory. They pick up the first down.
And so many times when
what a call from Brett Maher. They went for a fake last week, went for one this week. They're psychotic, but it worked, Chuck. Well, Steve, it was a good play there. Last week it wasn't, so, you know.
Execution on the fake punt, baby.
He steps out of bounds right at the 45.
I suppose since it worked this week, we'll love him. Next week we'll hate him when it doesn't work.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
And the Huskers with myriad options.
Jerk Powell in the backfield, fourth running back to touch the ball here today.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with it.
Maybe should have been the first one.
And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this.
Look at him too. It's just business as usual.
The key to this football team's success, not just offensively, they rip off explosive plays. That's why they've been winning games here as of late. They can get chunks at a time. They've got playmakers all over the field.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Dude, we just look like a bunch of ballers, though. Number 5 with the towel and the... Like, who are these cats? Another sophomore out there just kicking cheek?
Because it only takes
Come on.
one play. We know how much
Fire me up, bro.
momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David. So this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And he'll bring it back. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They're still...
Ooh, Wisconsin's offense. It's an offense to have something so terrible out on this football field.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts.
With explosiveness.
Solid gain to get him out close.
Big Daddy Garvin
Pick up a 5 to the 19.
makes the play there. He's a long, lengthy defensive end.
Second and 5.
Such a tough task for an offensive line to try and corral a man like that.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Oh, they're after him. And the third down pass is incomplete.
I missed both sack attempts for hits. I should have killed him.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
We're just too much.
Drive and not his best work. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense.
Running tips in for Nebraska. This is Peter Hurt.
This offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolute.
We're playing fast, flying around.
Solve the riddle of this offense.
Uh-oh.
Oh, better look out.
Uh-oh, baby.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first
He's
down.
running like his name is,
Shouldn't be a surprise to anybody.
I lost it. The one guy that played for Michigan State. Le'Veon Bell. Look how he reads. Stays behind his shoulder. Squares his shoulder pad. Stays behind the line of scrimmage. Lets it develop, and then boom.
Back to throw. It's Morrison. Quarterback now on the run. Still looking. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Oh, baby. We are just balling out right now. Playing free, calling a perfect game. Crew loves it. Crew knows what's up. He can see this offensive coordinator. It's
at the quarterback position, he is lethal.
magical. That's all right.
First down, they dial up the pass play. You're not able to get him on the ground, and now they've gotten another first down.
Another first down. It's the best team in the nation at getting first downs. That's what they do.
Nice job by the defense swarming.
I don't know if that's actually true, but it feels like it is. So we'll go with it.
The Cornhuskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown.
Hit him with a little bit of that. Whatever. What do they call that? The Gucci? Hit him with that Barghouti. Smoker's still going at 362 right now. Running a little hot. That's okay. I'll take higher heat. A little more charby charb. That's right. We hit him with that gritty.
The kick is up and good. And
Some would say we're beating him so bad.
we
We're
check
hitting
in
him
with
with the
Kevin
gritty.
Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey guys, just
Not
want
the
to get
baby
your
oil.
quick update on the game happening in the
Oh,
Big Ten.
it's wild.
Illinois is ahead right now, but the school that produced the likes of Dick Butkus and Red Gray
You can kiss
has some
mine.
work to do before this is over.
Dick
They're up
Butkus.
by 7 over Minnesota. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about.
And how about that one, Kevin?
go with
will
the
be
stunt.
keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of
Good
bounds.
pass.
This is a situation here in the third
87
quarter.
yards. I mean, we had just put the clamps down.
Best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down.
Look at that tackle.
Like this, and all of a sudden, have to throw the football when the defense knew that
Broke
was going to happen.
down.
The incompletion there is not a big surprise.
I'm dialed
This
right now,
defense
crew. I'm
knows
absolutely
what's coming,
dialed.
and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
He's keeping it going. QB keeper.
Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. They'll
Nice
run the
fire.
screen.
Get that ball.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
I know the offense is down by a lot.
That chicken
here in the
smells
second
so
half.
good
You
right now.
just
Oh
need
my
one
goodness, I
big
can't
play,
concentrate.
though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Look at the gap integrity. This team,
After a very short game.
they're playing so good.
And the defense
Smokes,
doing a
man, wanna
great
cry,
job
Steve.
committing to the
Chuck.
run. When you commit to the run like
Well,
this,
Steve, these
obviously,
Huskers are playing
you give up some
inspired
plays in the
football.
passing game,
Looking like one of the
but you
best
gotta
teams in the
stop run
nation.
first.
Look at Gupta.
Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe.
I don't think I've tackled this well. Ever.
Badgers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
Oh, I'm about to blow your head off, boy. Come on, son. Ugh.
Try to get this through
Ugh.
the air. Got
Okay.
him downfield. And they are finding
That's
some
what-
space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside.
You can't do that against Garvin,
And
dude.
this one will be stopped for no gain.
You just can't do that. He's
Man,
too
the
good.
momentum is squarely on their side right now.
Look at him. He's going right at him.
Timeout now on this drive here in the third quarter. The defense
Oh!
makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play.
That was an action-packed play. Look at Garvin. I said I'm going right at 68. In his chest. Punk. Look at Big Daddy Garves. Look at BG. Boom. And then we got none other than Tavin. Or no, it isn't even Tavin. Who is it? Who's 8? Oh, Balducci. Says, get up out of my face with that.
Man down on the play as the
Hey, what you
officials
doing,
take a break to let him be
Balducci?
checked out.
It's a
They're close enough
Balducci.
for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love
No.
to convert this 3rd and long.
Inside.
Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Unleashes one deep. And
Take
he'll
that.
be intercepted in the end zone.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season.
Back-to-back
One
plays for
momentum-changing
Balducci.
play for his team.
The baller Ducci. The story of a baller named Ducci.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's out past
Bye-bye.
the 35.
Uh-oh.
Breaks
Hello.
into the open. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
And you want to put a winning streak together like this team has, run the football and create explosive plays. Nice job by the offense, showing the speed. How about the blocking up front? Everybody blocking, getting a hat on a hat, creating the explosive run.
We're
Well, a
just
nice
straight
gainer on that running back
ballin'.
screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this
I'd
playoff
say
race
we've-
is shaping up.
We put ourselves in a good spot.
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback.
Good.
They go back to work in the
If I let a comeback, I'd probably have to just be done with it.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. The defense sort of herds this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage, and he'll take the loss. The Huskers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Running to the left. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive
5 guys is so important.
Out of the way to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on fourth down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked.
That close so quick.
On fourth down to stop this drive.
You know,
I mean, that closed so fast.
Where's the sportsmanship?
That's all right.
You're blowing this team out.
I was going to try and step up and maybe hit.
Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W? That's
Hit
because
him.
this coach wants his guys to keep executing. Coach in college that would have done the same thing. If backups are on the field, they get an opportunity to run your playbook. So let them do it. At the end of the day, you've got to force the
I hope I've inspired people to fire back
That's
up.
what they're doing. That's the mindset. I got to be honest, I like it.
Looking for room at the 40.
Oh, wow.
He's got room.
Balducci's trying to run him down.
The 20.
Balducci, you idiot!
Touchdown, Badger.
What a run.
He ran through tackles like water through a sieve.
Well, it's a nice job there executing the run play and getting in for the score, but you got to wonder, guys, is it too little too late? They're still trailing by a ton here in the fourth quarter.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line in a big red zone.
It's the 6th running back of the day.
And the Huskers will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got him still on his feet. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
A little bit surprising, not going to lie. You got a big lead like this late in the game, and you're still throwing for it, being aggressive, but... Hey,
yeah, because we want to win football games, dude.
Keep calling him, I guess.
Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line.
Jamerson's big dog. I like this guy. I think it's like Chris Jamerson. He's massive.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Now the play fake. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. And the Badgers line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
Watch this. Oh! Oh, that was a
They
second
make
right.
the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense.
Oh yeah, my backup quarterback is horrible.
Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so
Look at
much
that,
this
though.
coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over. Don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Then how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about
Hell
the score.
no.
They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
This time it's complete. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Cornhuskers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They're wanting to pile up some extra points. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually
Look
start
at
with your
that.
conference championship. And
We just-
winning a national championship, maybe.
We're
going to the
dogs,
playoffs,
dude.
everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because
A
they know
lot
what
of
it means for
different
the
guys
program,
touching
right?
the
You're gonna
ball.
get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year.
Balucci.
Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's my guy.
We'll put the wrap on things from
Davido
here for David
Balucci.
Pollock and Jesse.
Davido Balucci. Yeah, baby. Take that 4-star corner. 6'3", 170. Look at this now. He was having a tough season, I think. If I remember correctly. Like the game log was... Yeah. He was at 5 touchdowns with 6 touchdowns with 4... 6 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, past 2 games, 5 tutties, no picks. 7 touchdowns if you count the rushing touchdown streak. Still alive. Ha 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 hee hee ha ha. And look at this. Beautiful. Wow. That's good for now. Good stream. Good game. Bye-bye.